So, what a great musician, what a great talent. We were blessed to have her on this planet for almost 100 years. When I was a kid, my dad always said she had the voice of an angel, and every place she went and every song she sang came from heaven above. Dame Cleo Laine, also known as Lady Dankworth, has passed away at the ripe old age of 97. It's been a rough week for celebrities across the world, but we're going to look at all the great effort she made in her industry. She was an English singer and actress known for her scat singing. Wife of jazz composer and musician Sir John Dankworth. She was the mother of two talented children, bass player Alex Dankworth and singer Jackie Dankworth. Now born Clementine Dinah Hitching on October 28, 1927 in Southall, Middlesex. Her father, Alexander, was a black Jamaican veteran of the First World War who worked as a building laborer and regularly bussed. Her mother, Minnie, was a white English farmer's daughter from Swindon, Wiltshire, who was disowned by her parents as they disapproved of her interracial relationship. Now, the family moved constantly, but most of Laine's childhood was spent in Southall. It was not until 1953, when she was 26 and applying for a passport for her forthcoming tour of Germany, that Laine found out her real birth name, owing to her parents not being married at the time, and her mother registering her with the surname Bullock and recording her surname Hitching. Now, Laine attended the board school of Featherstone Road, Southall, later known as Featherstone Primary School, and was sent by her mother for singing and dancing lessons at an early age. She went on to attend Mellow Lane Senior High School in Hayes before going to work as an apprentice hairdresser, a hat trimmer, a librarian, and in a pawnbroker shop. Now, when she auditioned successfully at age 24 for John Dankworth's small group, the Johnny Dankworth Seven, Laine later played with his big bands, Johnny Dankworth and his orchestra, as well as Johnny Dankworth and his new radio orchestra, with which he performed until 1958. Dankworth and Laine married that year. Her first husband was George Landbridge. She played the lead in Barry Reckford's Flesh to a Tiger at London's Royal Court Theatre, home of the new wave playwrights in the 50s such as John Osborne and Harold Pinter. The same year, she played a title role in The Baron One and Sylvia Wynter's adaptation of Federico Garcia Lorca's Yerma, that led to other stage performances such as the musical Valmont in 1959, the play A Time to Laugh with Robert Morley and Ruth Gordon in 1962, Boots with Strawberry Jam with John Neville in 1968, eventually rolled as Julie in Wendy Toy's production of Showboat at Adelphi Theatre in London in 1971. Showboat had its longest run to that date from that London season, with 910 performances staged. During that period, Laine had two major recording successes. Who Will Answer to Me reached the British top 10, while Laine was prima donna in the 1961 Edinburgh Festival production of Kurt Weill's opera ballet The Seven Deadly Sins, directed and choreographed by Kenneth Macmillan. In 1964, her Shakespeare and All That Jazz album with Dankworth was well received. Dankworth and Laine founded the Stables Theatre in 1970, what was the old Stables block in the grounds of their home. It eventually hosted over 350 concerts per year. Now, her international activities and success began in 1972 with a great tour of Australia, where she released 6 top 100 albums throughout the 1970s. Shortly thereafter, her career in the States was launched with a concert at Lincoln Center, followed in 1973 by first of her many Carnegie Hall appearances. Now, coast-to-coast tours of the U.S. and Canada soon followed, and with them a succession of record albums and TV appearances, including a memorable guest spot on The Muppet Show in 1977. This led, after several nominations, to her first Grammy-Award in recognition of the live recording of her 1983 Carnegie concert. She kept touring in the 21st century, including Australia in 2005. She performed live in the UK as late as 2018. She collaborated with many people over the years, including John Williams and Ray Charles. Now, Laine's relationship with musical theatre started in Britain and continued in the States, with starring performances in Stephen Sondheim's A Little Night Music and Franz Lehar's The Merry Widow. In 1980, she started Colette, a musical by Dankworth. The show began at the Stables Theatre, Wavendon. In 1979, it transferred to the Comedy Theatre London in September 1980. In 1985, she originated the role of Princess Puffer in the Broadway musical The Mystery of Edwin Drood, for which she received a Tony nomination. In 1989, she receives the LA Critics' acclaim for her portrayal of the witch in Sondheim's Into the Woods. In May 1992, She appeared with Frank Sinatra for a week of concert at the Royal Albert Hall in London. That was a beautiful, beautiful week of music in the UK. Now, Derek Jewell of Sunday Times dubbed her, quite simply, the best singer in the world. Now, in 1946, Laine married George Landbridge, a roof tiler, with whom she had a son, Stuart. The couple divorced in 1957. Her son unfortunately passed away in 2019 at age 72. In 1958, she married John Dankworth, and the couple had 2 children together. They were married until his death in 2010. On that day, Laine performed at a concert at Stables to mark the venue's 40th anniversary. She then announced her husband's passing and ended the show. She died at a home in Wavendon on the 24th of July, 2025, at the age of 97. Now, an officer of the Order of British Empire, issued in 79. Grammy-Award nominee, 75, Best Pop Vocal Performance Female, Cleo Laine, live at Carnegie Hall. 76, Best Classical Vocal Solo Performance, Cleo Laine sings the Perrault Lumière and songs by Yves. 77, Best Jazz Vocal Performance, with Ray Charles, Porgy and Bess. And 83, Best Jazz Vocal Performance for a female, Smiling Through. Grammy Award for Best Jazz Vocal Performance Female in 86. Lifetime Achievement Award, U.S. Recording Industry in 91. Dame Commander of the Order of British Empire in 97. Jazz Lifetime Achievement Silver Medal, Worshipful Company Musicians 98. Lifetime Achievement Award, BBC Jazz Awards with her husband, 2002. Gold Award, BBC Jazz Awards 2008 with her husband. BASCA Gold Badge Award 2016. Honorary Fellow 2004-2005. Hughes Hall, University of Cambridge. A street in Adelaide, South Australia, has been named after her. An honorary doctorate from Berklee College of Music in 82. University of Cambridge 2004. The University of York and the University of Utah. And an honorary Master of Arts degree from the Open University in 75. Her works were recorded mostly for MGM at the start, with She's the Tops in 57, and numerous records through the year. And some of the key wins, of course, is Porgy and Bess with Ray Charles, Best Friends with John Williams, Spotlight and Cleo Laine, of course, the Live at Carnegie Hall, which is considered one of the greatest live albums of all time by a jazz performer. Cleo Laine, when I was a kid, ladies and gentlemen, my dad always said, my God, what a talent. And she toured Canada at a lot of the big venues across the nation. And one reviewer said, Barbara Streisand is America's Cleo Laine. And I think that sums it up right there. Because Cleo Laine was unique, a beautiful Dame Cleo Laine. She was unique, she was beautiful inside and out, a great performer. Many, many people is going to mourn her loss. And I, for one, think she is one of the greatest singers in the history of the world, and she's going to be sadly, sadly missed. And Cleo Laine, like I said, you have admirers in Canada. Rest in peace, and we'll see you on the other side. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you're doing here with our Behind the Tracks tributes, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share. Bye.